New at 5, the city of Clearwater is getting ready to swear in its new mayor. That's expected to happen in just about an hour from now. 2 weeks ago, Clearwater City Council members selected Brian Aungst to serve as the interim mayor. The seat left open by former Mayor Frank Hibbard. Hibbard abruptly resigned in this meeting last month as they discussed the financial priorities for Clearwater. 10 Tampa Bay's Eric Glasser is live in Clearwater tonight with more on what got us here today.
Hey there, Courtney. Yeah, Brian Aungst, he's no stranger to this role of mayor in Clearwater. In fact, he was Clearwater's mayor back in 1999 to the year 2005. Back then, however, he was elected. This time he was selected by City Council. And the issues that got us to this day, well, they are still out there. In fact, you may remember that it was, as you said, just a couple of weeks ago that we saw this. That was Clearwater Mayor Frank Hibbard abruptly resigning on March 20th, citing insurmountable differences between himself and City Council members when it came to financial priorities. Projects including a proposed all-new City Hall complex that would have Clearwater staring at a deficit of possibly tens of millions of dollars. Now, Aungst says he is still being brought up to speed on all of it. The 69-year-old businessman says that he hopes to bring stability to the city and comes to the table with no set agenda.
There's a lot of things that are long-term planning, and it's more of a menu as to what would you like to plan and do now, what would you like to kick down the road 10 years, or what would you like to eliminate. So that process is still going to be ongoing, and I think we're going to be fine.
Aungst says that Frank Hibbard is a really good friend of his. They have spoken several times over the past couple of weeks. He says Hibbard has wished him well with the 11 months that remain on what would have been Hibbard's term as mayor. There were some issues that needed to be ironed out here. Aungst's son is a prominent local attorney who has business in front of the city council on a fairly regular basis. So in order to resolve that, they have said that the mayor would step aside on any issues that might come before them. In other words, he would not allow himself to be part of those negotiations if they were to come to the city council, and therefore avoid any sort of conflicts of interest. Reporting live in Clearwater, Eric Glasser, 10 Tampa Bay.
Eric, thank you.